Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are going to unbox and try on our Boxycharm Premium for the month of September. Every time that I take a peek into one of these, I'm like, oh yeah, this is the $50 box, but I'm wrong. It's $35 a month. So a quick rundown, you get 6 to 7 full-size products. You also get to choose one of them, and so far getting Premium I've been really happy with, but today I'm extra excited to try a couple of these products. So I went ahead and used the first item. I literally just got out of the shower. So I got this Frank Body Coconut Coffee Scrub. Let me tell you, this smells amazing. So this goes for $18.95. I was using this in the shower and was literally thinking, I wonder what the price is, because that determines really my thoughts on it, because it's amazing. I actually think I really love it. The only thing I did was wash and use the scrub and then rinse it off, and my skin feels so hydrated and comfortable, and it feels like it has a layer of like hydration and comfort, but it's not oily. Water in the shower did kind of like bead on my skin, like a little barrier, but once I patted dry, it just felt so good, and it smells amazing too. So this one's got Robusta coffee to buff dry skin, coconut oil, which is antibacterial, and grapeseed oil rich in vitamins to reduce the appearance of scars. So it's like, okay. But overall, I loved it. I used it all over my body. I may have overused it a little bit, but I wanted to go everywhere with it. And I think I could probably use this pouch another 5 times if I went like that crazy. And I would typically exfoliate like this maybe once a week, but obviously if you're about to shave, I feel like, oh my god, use the scrub before you're about to shave your legs. Yes, you're gonna be good to go. I feel like for $18.95 it's not that bad. I could probably stretch it and use a little less, but I really like my first item. So $18.95 for the Frank Body Scrub. The next item I'm super excited about. I went ahead and took it out of the box because you're supposed to leave this in the freezer. So this is the Kitsch Ice Roller for your overworked sensitive skin, and I actually just saw some people using these and I was like, I'm curious what that would be like. So I'm going to just drench my skin in some Derma E Ultra Hydrating Alkaline Gel Booster. This is just a hydrating serum that I like. Oh, that is so cold. So this is by Kitsch. It's only $18. It says it's a new at-home facial made with high-quality surgical stainless steel to calm inflammation, increase blood circulation, and alleviate sore muscles, tension, and headaches. Recommended daily use for best results. It's good for lymphatic drainage. So you're just supposed to cleanse, tone, apply serum, finish by rolling down the sides of the neck toward the décolleté. And it says you can use this as a spot treatment to roll over areas where you're inflamed or have tension. Honey, that's me right here. Like, if anybody touches my shoulders, they're like, what is wrong with you? Why are you so tense? And I don't know why. I'm just constantly like, my shoulders are always tense. I don't know. I think I need more wine, and this whole keto no wine thing is for the birds. So anyway, I actually really like the way that this feels. I don't know about long-term, usage, but you guys know I love my tools, my gua sha. I've got rollers, I've got lights, I've got everything, but I didn't have this, so I'm really excited. And 18's not bad. Feels really like ergonomic. I'm glad it's not just like a stick, because I feel like I can really hold this easily. Also for me, I feel like after I do like strong chemical exfoliations or anything, this will be amazing afterwards. And I wonder if just keeping it in my little skincare fridge would be enough, to cool it, because even like straight out of the box, I just put it on and I was like, oh, it's really cool. But it's really cool after the freezer. Obviously it's cold. So yeah, I'm liking this box so far. Next up, we got the Saturday Skin 10% Glycolic Acid and Pore Control Complex. So I should have used this before rolling. I didn't follow my own instructions, but we're just gonna go with it. It still gives you the gist of the idea. So this guy goes for $30, and it's a pore clarifying toner to smooth and refine your skin's appearance. It has glycolic acid, obviously, 10%. It targets pore concerns with a blend of ingredients that improve the look of balanced, clear skin. With the toner that exfoliates, I do like to use a cotton pad. This one's just ridiculously giant. Some toners, if they're like hydrating, I'll pat it in, or if it's a spray, just spray it directly on. But if it's an exfoliating one, I like to do this. Obviously, I have a little bit of that serum on, so this is not as abrasive as it probably would be. It feels nice. You see a little flush in my skin. That's totally normal, but not bad. I mean, it feels nice on my skin. Because I'm about to go in with something else, I'm gonna put my skin through the test today. I'm gonna go ahead and roll a little bit more, just because it feels amazing. Oh my god, it feels so cool again. When you're rolling it for a few minutes, you feel like it's not as cool, but I set it aside for a minute, and when I picked it up, I'm like, oh frick, it's cold again. So this feels so good. let me stop. So we actually have another skincare product. This may seem a little bit redundant, but for me it's fine because I've definitely used similar ingredients together before. So I'm gonna use the Ole Henriksen Fat Glow Facial. So like I said, you get to pick one product out of your Boxycharm Premium, and I picked this one. The other two were some glow drops from Marc Jacobs and a Marc Jacobs moisturizer. Liquid highlighters I don't use that often, and the Marc Jacobs moisturizer I have, and it also has like kind of a high amount of silicone in it, so I was like, pass. But I've seen so many people talk about this that I was very keen to use it. So this has PHAs and Nordic birch sap. I love Ole Henriksen, and Ole Henriksen the person too, he's like the cutest human. It says it's a one-step at-home facial. PHAs, they're fat, literally, like AHAs. PHAs deliver skin perfecting, age fighting results, but PHAs are just a little plumper. They're a bigger molecule, so they don't go as deep as they loosen up the glue that binds the surface layer of the skin together to reveal newer, fresher skin underneath. So it's less irritating, it doesn't go as deeply into the skin, but this is supposed to be really good for giving you like that luminous look. So we're gonna try it out. I have actually been really wanting to try this out, and my skin did dry down a good bit after using the toner, and you're supposed to do it on clean, dry skin, so it kind of removed all that serum. Just like that, we only have 2 items left, so I'm gonna let this sit, and it feels really comfortable. I don't feel any burning, tingling, anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the next item, which is a palette, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and do one eye, even though my brows aren't done. Sometimes I do my eyes before brows, but not usually. So this is the Eloise Beauty Queen Eyeshadow Palette, and this goes for $46. I have not used this brand before, so this is cute. I like how they have like the different skin tones on it, and it kind of reminds me though of like Juvia's Place, just, you know, having the lady on the front and it's very majestic. That's a good thing. If it reminds me of Juvia's Place, I hope it performs half as good as Juvia's Place because their palettes are so good. Let me go ahead and prime one eye, and then I'm gonna grab a few brushes. I was afraid I was gonna whip my hair into my mask, so I grabbed some brushes. Okay, this color story, like what do I even start with? It's a lot of bolder shades, which, you know, I'm not mad at ever. It's got so much going on, but there is a lot of pink and purple tones, so I feel like that's the overarching like vibe that you can see from it. But let's swatch a couple of these mattes. I'm kind of eyeing Sheba, the second shade right here, but then I feel like I'm kind of boxed into using something kind of natural. I may start with a little bit of Elizabeth. Wow, it's picking up a good bit of product, but there is not a lot of like kick up at all. Okay, one more time. Let's go in with Honorable. The second shade is grabbing in one spot. What the f— I'm gonna wipe this off. Alright, so as you can see, I went ahead and took my mask off, did my brows, and did one eye. First of all, my face feels really good. I did go ahead and use an essence, serum, and a moisturizer, but the Fat Glow Facial made my skin feel really nice. I didn't get too red, just a teensy little redness as I was removing it, but it looked really glowy, really smooth. Well, you can see right now. So I didn't do foundation yet because I wanted you to be able to see what my skin is looking like. With the eye and just primer, it was feeling a little bit dry and things were not working. I kind of did a little bit of what I was doing, but changed it up a little bit too. So I was going to show you on this eye what I did. So the first thing I did was change the eye primer to something a little bit more emollient to see if that helped, because for whatever reason, the Urban Decay, which usually works with most things, the shadow just felt dry going on. It wasn't really sticking. But I have to say, using the Anastasia eye primer, everything's pretty good. It's not like the most amazing ever, but it's pretty good. I'm probably going to clean this up just a little bit when I do foundation as well. So I'm just going to show you right now everything that I did on this eye, and the colors that I used are pretty much in order. I went in with Elizabeth. I changed from Honorable and instead went in with Amina. I also used Crown and Empire on the lid, and then I used Majesty as liner. So let's get to it and I'll show you what I did. I would say this palette's okay. The price point, if I didn't mention this, is $46. I don't feel like the quality is there, I'm gonna be honest, for $46. Even though this did like a little bit better than the Colored Rain palette, which if you haven't seen my review, I'll put it up here for you guys. But the pinks in this actually blended better. I am just not really loving my liner with the shadow, but it's okay. We just gave it a try. And I do want to swatch a few of these that I didn't swatch before because they are quite pretty. So I swatched Ronnie, Jules, Throne, and then also Sovereign down here. And these are those shades. They are really, really pretty. So maybe my only regret is not trying some of that on the eyes instead. But I feel like this had so many pinks and purples that, you know, wanted to use some of them. We do have one more product. This is the Milk Makeup Highlighter. It's $28 and this is in the shade Lit. When I open this up, it has like the little plastic cover right over it and mine was kind of stuck to it. So it looks a little worse for wear, but it works just fine. So I figured we could try this on bare skin. I like to see how it looks on both because not every cream highlighter is going to work nicely over, you know, foundation and powder. And just see what we're working with. And I do like stuff like this under foundation from time to time. I don't do it every day, but to kind of give a little lit from within glow, it can be really nice. So there's this sheen. It looks really, really pretty. I feel like this would be a really nice, like, no makeup kind of day. Do a little bit of highlight. So that looks pretty cute. I'm actually gonna like spread more of this over my face and try it under foundation. Alright, so I do feel like my look really came together and I finished off my eyes using the shade Empress under the lower lash line. So I wanted to just try one more shade and it performed well. And I feel like everything looks much better like put together. You know, when you have your full face on, it makes such a difference. Sometimes your eye just looks crazy until you get it all put together. I also put on Urban Decay Big Bang on my lips in case you're curious as to what that is. So I thought we would just try the highlight one more way. So we've got our Milk Highlight and Lit, and I'm gonna take my little sponge, just kind of coating some of that on there. I did not highlight my face at all, so if you see any glow whatsoever, it's just from underneath. So let's see. Ooh, that laid so beautifully over the makeup. Wow, that's so pretty. It's definitely more glowy than I thought it would be over all of this makeup. I was about to dip that sponge into one of the eyeshadows. Oh god, that would have been a disaster. So overall, I do think this is a really, really good box that I got for 35 bucks. I mean, I would have easily paid 35 for, you know, these two items, or even 35 for the palette. I don't think would be bad. So considering that we got the palette, we got the toner, the ice roller, we got the highlighter stick, and we also got one of my favorites, the Ula Fat Glow, which I really like. So far, my skin looks and feels amazing. So I'm really happy with all of my goodies. The palette is not like a 100% stunner. I don't feel like it's one of those palettes that I'm like, oh my god, you must go out and get this palette. There's a difference between good and great, and this is just good. You feel me? So let's add this up really quick. So our Eloise palette was $46. Ula Henriksen was $50. Saturday Skin was $30. Ice Roller for $18. Milk Makeup Highlighter for $28. Oh, and the body scrub. I almost forgot that that was even in here. So this is $190.95 if I did that mental math correctly. And that's a really, really good value. Like I said, a couple of these items, $35, no problem whatsoever. I'd definitely pay it. But I am really happy with my Boxycharm Premium. Let me know what you guys got, or if you got Boxycharm Premium. I did also unbox my Ipsy Ultimate. That is yesterday's video or my previous video, depending on when this goes up. But if you haven't seen that one, be sure to check it out, and I will have my other regular Boxycharm and other Ipsys coming as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.